Start right here. You guys want to gather a little closer? Big group today. We're not used to this. We've been doing groups of about 5 and 10 through the winter. So anyhow, we're excited. This is Busch number 3. And the reason we call it that is it's the third of the Busch stadiums. The first one was about 5 miles north for all you locals by the Fox Theater District. Okay, it was called Sportsman's Park. A lot different than this stadium, a lot different. Okay, it was made out of wood. Where you see this beautiful green grass right here, you're like, why is it so green? It's Kentucky bluegrass. It loves cold weather. So it's really happy right now, okay? It loves 41 degrees. In the summer, that's where it gets a little angry. So we have an underground system that can pump in cool air, cool water to keep it looking this nice.
Wow.
You want to guess how they took care of the grass at Sportsman? Ready for this? Look at Kathy, a hand! Oh, Kathy, good job, good job. Goats, very good, okay. She's an overachiever in every classroom. It's like, Kathy again, oh my God, okay. I do have 2 funny stories about that though. They had 2 teams that played in Sportsman's Park. They had the Cardinals, which by the way won 7 of their 11 world titles. Kids, bad news. I'm a retired school teacher. Oh, God. So I check for understanding, you know what I mean? So I keep you on your toes. Not that I would ever embarrass you, but I might, okay? So 7 out of our 11 were won there, okay? We had the Browns. They were horrible. In 51 seasons, they only had 10 winning seasons. But in one magical year, in 1944, guess what? They got to the World Series. Guess who they played? The Cardinals. We shared the same stadium. So whenever the Browns are on the road, Cardinals are at home, and vice versa. Well, what do? When you both win, you share the same stadium. Only time this happened besides that was during the COVID year when they all played at Arlington, if you remember that, okay? So, the 2 managers had this cool idea. Hey, when you're on the road, we're at home and vice versa. Why don't we share the same apartment, save some money? Great idea. What do when you both win, though? You flip a coin. The Cardinal manager literally gets kicked out of his apartment during the World Series. Thanks a lot, right?
Wow.
But here's the best part. I'm going to use you as an example. Come on up here. How cheap were these teams? Let me tell you how cheap. They shared the same bat boy. He had to go to every game, the Browns and the Cardinals. The same guy. What do you do when you go to the World Series, though? Do you hire another bat boy? No, that would be too easy. They give him 2 uniforms. One for the Browns and one for the Cardinals. So when you're with the Cardinals, they're up to bat, he puts his Cardinal jersey on. When they make 3 outs, he sprints to the Browns dugout and takes it off, puts on the Browns jersey.
Wow.
You had to do this 18 times every day. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Unbelievable. All right. So anyhow, we were in that stadium until 1966 when we built Busch 2. Do you know where Busch 2 was?
Yes.
Right here. Yeah, right here. If you go to that Centene sign from here all the way over. In fact, you can see the old infield there, the old home plate. We won 2 more titles there. It was a cookie cutter stadium. It was boring. Every stadium looked alike. It was round and an artificial turf. It was made out of concrete. Boring. Except St. Louis did something a little different. Guess what we did? We put 96 arches at the top of ours. Why would we do that? We're the gateway city. In the same year we built the St. Louis Arch, which you used to be able to see all of it. Now you can only see half of it, okay? It would get so hot in that stadium on an August day game, it would get to be 125 degrees on the field. You heard me right. The players couldn't even stand on it. It was so hot.
Wow.
So they would freeze tin foil, stick it in their cleats, and every couple of days change it out. Who's heard of Ozzie Smith?
Yeah.
Yay. Ozzie would take a cabbage leaf and put it under his hat, and it would keep him cooler, okay? So days are a little bit, times are a little bit different now. So in 2005, we moved in this beautiful ballpark. It's a ballpark, not a stadium, all right? And we took the best of some of the best stadiums around. If any of you guys been to Baltimore, Camden Yards, some of those, you're like, this looks familiar, because we cheated a little bit. We're like, that looks good. And so we made this into a beautiful ballpark. There was only one problem. We couldn't move in until that season was over. What did the Cardinals do? Deep into the playoffs. By the time we got eliminated, they had 100 days to finish from that foul pole all the way over, and they did it in 100 days. Now you think about that. That is incredible. I can't put Legos together. I can't even imagine doing that, okay? It's a phenomenal feat. We were rewarded